The city of Chicago was alive as always, its skyline standing tall against the late evening glow. The streets bustled with taxis honking, couples holding hands, and office workers hurrying home after another long day. Among them was Olivia Parker, a young woman of 26, carrying a bag filled with books and her laptop. Olivia had always loved the sound of the city. She was a writer by heart, though her profession didn't always match her dreams. She worked as a content editor for a magazine that barely gave her the freedom to express her imagination. But her heart longed for something beyond deadlines. It longed for meaning, connection, and perhaps the kind of love she had only written about in her journals. That evening, she stopped by her favorite bookstore, a cozy corner shop called Harper's Books. The warm scent of old pages welcomed her, and the quiet ambiance felt like a safe escape from the chaos outside. She often spent hours there, sipping coffee and reading in silence. As she walked toward the back shelf, she noticed someone new sitting by the window. A man in his late 20s, tall with messy brown hair and a sharp jawline. He wasn't reading, but instead staring out at the streets, lost in thought. Something about him caught Olivia's attention. Perhaps it was the stillness he carried in a city that never stopped moving. Their eyes met briefly, and Olivia quickly looked away, embarrassed. But moments later, she found herself sitting just 2 tables away, pretending to read while sneaking glances. The man eventually spoke, his voice deep but gentle. "Do you always read with such focus, or are you trying to figure me out?" Olivia froze for a moment, then smiled awkwardly. "Maybe both," she admitted, "though the second one sounds a bit rude when you say it out loud." He chuckled softly. "Fair enough. I'm Ethan Miller, by the way." "Olivia," she replied, closing her book slightly. "Nice to meet you, Ethan." That was how it began, a simple meeting in a bookstore. Over the next few weeks, Olivia found herself visiting Harper's Books more often. Ethan was usually there too, always in the same seat by the window, sketching in a notebook. One day, curiosity got the better of her. "What do you draw in there?" she asked. He turned the notebook around, revealing delicate sketches of buildings, streets, and sometimes faces. His talent was undeniable. "You're really good," Olivia whispered. "I studied architecture," Ethan explained, "but life had other plans." He didn't go into detail, and Olivia didn't push. She understood that silence often carried more weight than words. Still, she sensed a heaviness about him, a story untold. Their conversations grew from casual greetings to long discussions about books, dreams, and cities they wanted to visit. Olivia found herself laughing more, feeling lighter in his company. And yet, something always held Ethan back. His smiles never reached his eyes fully. His laughter often faded too quickly. One evening, as they were leaving the bookstore together, Olivia asked, "Why do I feel like you're always holding something in?" Ethan paused, his expression unreadable. "Because some feelings are better left unspoken," he said softly. Olivia didn't reply, but those words stayed with her. Weeks turned into months, and Olivia realized she was falling for him. Ethan had become a part of her days, a constant presence she silently cherished. But she also knew he carried a weight he never revealed. One rainy night, after they parted ways, Olivia returned home to find an envelope slipped under her apartment door. No name, just her address, written in neat handwriting. Inside was a letter. "Olivia, there are truths I cannot speak, and feelings I cannot show. You deserve light, and I live in shadows. But know this, you've brought warmth to a heart that had forgotten what it meant to feel. E." Her hands trembled. She knew it was Ethan. The letter was both a confession and a barrier. It revealed his emotions, yet kept him distant. Olivia lay awake that night, torn between hope and uncertainty. The following days were difficult. Olivia wanted to confront Ethan about the letter, but he never brought it up. He continued to meet her, laugh with her, and talk as though nothing had changed. Finally, she couldn't take it anymore. "I found your letter," she said quietly one evening at the bookstore. Ethan froze, the sketching pencil slipping from his fingers.